Hello.
Hi. I'm Kayla.
Hi.
I got a criminal protective order on my ex who showed up here, sent me a text. He had a situation earlier today where there was like 9 cop cars. All of West Valley was there, helicopters, everything. He wouldn't leave this place. Anyways, these people had a problem with him because he's going ape shit, and they put a knife to his throat. Something happened, whatever. Anyways, they all got let go. Now he's like, showed up here, sent me a text, said, I'm outside your house. I want you to clean my wounds or some shit because I don't want anybody else to touch me. And I called my mom. I was out getting food. And then,
So I didn't want her to drive up with the person because I was scared. So I said, I'll come get you. Drop off at the corner. I'm going to come get you. And as I did that,
he went to the corner and saw me getting out of the car.
she was standing on the corner. Our friend was this way. I was this way. And Brent just peeled and just like started hitting his car, ramming his car. He rammed it like 3 times.
He rammed whose car?
Our friend's car. He just like the whole side scraped.
My friend's not here. I took pictures though because he didn't want to be here. He doesn't want to have any more altercations with the fucking restrained person. But
and then he left flowers on the ground. Like, he's so crazy. He doesn't stop no matter what. You know, he's beat her up so many times. He's recently just beat her up in the park. He said he wanted his key or something like that. She went and brought it. He attacked her, he choked her, and then he bit her in the face. And she keeps making reports. He's crazy.
All this happened where?
on the street.
On the Beachy in Branford.
Beachy in Branford. Do you have any other paperwork?
I do. Let me get it.
How many times is this gonna happen, man?
It's bad. Like, we're
so
scared of everything.
So many times.
And we're scared of him because he's
Assault
so mentally
after
crazy.
assault.
He's the person that did that to him is a normal person, like a normal person, and like for a normal, really calm person to get that crazy to get this person out of their house, it's like he's crazy, and he has beat her so many times.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was parked right around the corner, honestly.
Yeah, that's how he is, and he's like, I don't care if I go to jail. I have nothing to live for because I don't have her. You know, he's crazy. And that's what scares me because he does such crazy stuff that it's because he's mental. He does a lot of
How
sherm.
does this guy keep in all these situations? Just keep walking, dude.
Yeah.
How does he just keep walking?
Well, has he been caught or?
Yeah.
He's been caught many times. He's been
to jail.
arrested. He's been
He gets
arrested.
released. It's like crazy.
The next
It's
day
just like
he's just OR'd. Like what?
Yeah, that's out of our hands. That's through the DA. We don't have any control over
well, that's why the
sentencing.
DA picked up the criminal restraining order. She didn't file it. She filed a restraining order. The DA picked up the criminal part.
Somebody's gonna get hurt, and then the people that are gonna have to either protect the person getting hurt or.
I still have to go to court on
I
the
got a kid
31st.
that comes here, man. If he comes here with my child, man.
Yeah, we have a little
He's so
boy here.
insane. It's sickening. It's sickening,
it's
man.
scary.
It's scary, dude.
Yeah, it's scary.
And I only like, look, man. If my child's here, man, and that guy comes and he does this insanity, man. Like, I'm gonna protect my child, man. I don't need that trouble. I don't need
All
that.
right, just to help you out, if you're safe inside, don't come out and confront him, okay? Because then you're not protecting your child. You're going to beat up the guy who's bothering her. And I understand it, but
Oh, I know the
you'll get in
call
trouble.
the police, you
If
know?
he's trying to get in your house, yeah, that's different. Defend
Oh, he
yourself.
sat on our staff, and he's a pathological. And he'll say, I don't even know where you live. Well, you stalked my house enough.
And then he says, okay, hang on.
How many times has he got to beat her up, man? How many times?
Well, like we're willing to do our part, but we can't control the DA.
Yeah, no, we
You know,
understand,
if we catch him, we take him to jail. That's no problem. We don't mind
We're
doing it.
hoping this criminal restraining order will make it
And
even
that's
stronger.
where these came in, and you're doing your part, and I'm glad of that.
He says,
What are these you're showing me?
He
Text?
says, I'm outside your house. This is 44 minutes ago. I'm outside your house. I'm not tripping. I just need you to dress my wounds, please. Here he is calling.
Go ahead, answer it. Put it on speaker.
Yes, Brent. Sorry, what? Brent, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about stuff that's so irrelevant, dude. I really.
It's totally relevant.
We're not together, and I have a restraining order on you, dude.
There will be around you. I get it.
Yeah, right, dude.
You can keep all that. I get it. You ruined our family.
I didn't ruin any family with you. I don't have a family with you.
This
You're.
is worse than Rob. This is worse than Rob.
Oh my God.
Okay?
I don't have a family with him.
You verified the fact that you go to
Huh? Okay, so.
Okay, so that's him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his messages are I'm outside your house. I'm not tripping. I just need you to dress my wounds, please. I don't trust nobody, Kayla. Dude tried to slit my throat. If you want to call the police, hang on. If you want to call the police on me, that's pretty wrong. I just can't touch it myself. I want you only. You please do it physically. I'm hurt physically bad, but you see, I didn't snitch. How in the hell can I possibly be so mean to me? I won't say a word. I'll be completely quiet and not even a word. Will you please just clean my wounds?
The police offered to take him to the hospital and he refused. He just wants her to. You know, it's a reason for him to get near her and manipulate her. Like, I'm hurt. Fix me.
So he's in a white BMW right now, or what?
No. That's not the car he's in. He's in a
green Honda.
Green Honda.
Green Honda.
That's probably him. Is that him?
Brenton.
Oh, that's Brittany? Yeah, that's my daughter who lives here. It's her boyfriend. Let me explain this to you.
All right, let me. I'm gonna take this over to the car where I can use the light and look at it better.
I
Okay.
just need to make sure that I get it back, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not gonna take it. I don't have a need for it.
Brent was at this guy's house, Nathan's house, some straight guy that was helping him. And he made Nathan so crazy that Nathan put his knife to his throat, like doing sexual maneuver on the back. He also,
Two of the same thing, or what?
This has a hearing deal.
What's let's see, Brent something.
So this is passed.
Let me get his info off it though. Sheely, that's it.
This one expires that date.
That one's active.
29th, 30th now. It's the 6th hearing date was. Something silent expired. No date. So. No data listed. This order expires 3 years from date of issuance.
Okay, that one's good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the numbers?
It's the same. Gonna be the same numbers.
Okay, 1-8.
This is 1-8.
Yeah, I'll try running it.
Looks like they're different numbers though.
All right.
Yeah, they're different numbers. Yeah.
Brown and Hazel. Oh goodness.
19-875 Innswood Hill, Carolina, man and woman, 10043.
All right. And you got her name on any of it?
1877. 875, Roger.
Okay, what do you got for her? Wait. Oh, Sheila. Yeah, I got him. So she's Kayla
Beltry.
McIntyre? MC. Is that right?
No, McIntyre.
Oh, INTISC or CE?
INTISE looks like.
SE? Okay. First of Kayla.
So this one says, that must be an R.
Let me see on this. McIntyre, yeah, McIntyre. McIntyre, right? IRE? Yeah, okay. Okay. So she's got other people listed on here too.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be the pink one.
Oh, is it?
It says here, Kayla.
Does it show he served or no?
According to this, defendant was personally served with a copy of his order of report.
Okay.
No additional need.
That's handwritten in though?
Yeah.
We'll see what shows up. There's a car southbound. Do you turn that off?
No.
Must have when I hit the cord.
1943, 1943, cancer incident 5756, 6835 Lionel. Taking that 190, Roger. 19875, 19875, did you receive? 875, Roger.
Hey, look on that info and give me the spelling of his last name just to verify. Please.
His last name's going to be spelled Sam Henry Edward Lincoln Young.
Edward Young? Okay. That's good.
19Z11, here no longer at location. However, suspect pulled victim by the Heritage Unknown house off of the alley near a business and parking lot.
Z11, Roger. You can show code 4, no one in trouble.
All units, code 4, lead in Van Nuys, noted into trouble.
So one of those copies is expired,
Yeah, it looks like the main packet expired.
and the other packet is not it either.
Looks like they went to court on the 24th.
Yeah.
It was issued then. It doesn't have an expiration, but it says it's good for 3 years. Say anything on the computer?
We'll see. Yeah, that's fine.
Thick copy?
I can read the...
The original one. Okay. Well, the pink one is the most recent thing that I have.
1975, just on a traffic stop on a black Toyota Camry on Osborne Woodman.
1979, correction, 1975 traffic stop, Osborne and Woodman on a black Toyota Camry.
Following up beyond Osborne and Snowden.
1975, code 6, Osborne and Snowden.
Alright, yeah, this shows he's been served, he was in President Court. She's protected, this address is protected.
What's the number? This can't be read on the paper.
Okay, I'll write it down. there's a different number. Court case.
Unit shooting just occurs 6345 Kester Avenue, 6345 Kester Avenue in the upstairs apartment. We heard gunshots and people screaming. Code 3 and center 96 3952. Better location for our traffic stop is going to be Snowden and Osborne.
I say 75 Roger.
This expires on the 31st. What's that one say? Well, it's not the 31st anyway, but the one written in here, we'll have to run it back at station. Maybe that one's not been updated into the system. But either way, he's in violation of this one. So if we find the other one, we can use that also, but this one's still a violation.
The last four of the other one.
This one, 1047?
So that's the old order here. So it expires on the 31st?
Yeah, that's valid. Now that was running his name, maybe her name will have something more. Her first name's Kayla.
The 11 traffic stop, 8353 Buffalo Street, for X-ray Zebra Frank 6
19 11 traffic stop 8353 Buffalo Street for X-ray Zebra Frank 627.
Yeah, it didn't come up under her name. Yeah, we can, at the station we can run it and maybe come up with more. But either way, we got it. Alright. You gonna want those orders or take them back to her? No. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. God.
Lady, come here for a minute. Come here. Okay. Apparently we're having a misunderstanding at some point here how this works. In order for me to enforce something, I need to verify it. That requires me to read it. I can't take your word for anything.
Okay. I'm the witness that watched everything.
Just one person, please.
I don't take your word for anything. It's a judge's order. I have to read it, I have to verify it. Now, you may not like what I do, but this is the way it has to
I
be.
just don't understand why you're being so rude.
It's not
Nobody's being rude to you.
Well, I mean, I was
This is
just trying
just
to
the
be
way it
helpful,
is.
and that's all. You don't have to be like rude, okay? I'm like a girl that's been going through a major.
Nobody's being rude to you.
And you're like, I'm not talking to you. Like, come on, dude.
I-
I want a little bit of fucking, I don't know, bedside manner.
I wasn't. First of all, there's no bed.
I know
Second of
there's
all,
not, but that's what
I was not talking to you, and we're trying to help you. You're angry. You're upset. I understand that. We're trying to help you. I'm trying to let you know you're way over there. I'm speaking so you can hear me.
I know I'm way over
But
there.
I was trying to talk to him as to whether he needed it to write the
But I
report.
told you that I actually needed the papers back. That's why I said
We
that.
will
And
return them to
what
you.
did I tell you when you asked that earlier?
Okay, officer, I'm just trying to let you know that I need the papers because I've had officers take papers from me and then I was screwed without them because I
Was
didn't
it me?
I know. That's why I was just trying to make sure I got my papers
I've
back.
had people do all kinds of things to me. I don't blame you for that,
I'm
okay?
not saying... Okay, whatever.
All right, so we're trying to help you.
Okay.
Take it easy. Nobody's being rude.
Okay. So, is there a report?
Yeah, takes a
Do you have
minute.
ID?
Do you
I
have ID
have
with
a
you?
passport.
Okay, I'll take it. Do you have your ID, ma'am? You said you were here when this happened?
Yeah.
Are you protected on the order too? What's your
Am I
name?
on the order, Kayla? Yes, you are.
Okay. I know, but I'm trying to find out if she's also. It's not bad. The singing. The singing. It's not terrible. If you can't find it, it's okay, ma'am. Oh, okay.
Has my maiden name on it. That's why I have two names on my document.
Yep, I understand. Thank you.
Where'd the orders go?
Oh, I asked you if you need them.
Yeah.
You said no?
Okay.
My mistake. He needs them. Do you still have the orders?
19A75, are you clear?
Which ones?
I didn't see the
Whichever is
first hit. I
valid.
seen the second hit.
Which one's
Pardon
valid?
me?
They're all
The
valid.
first hit I didn't see.
I did.
The car, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to talk to each of you separate, okay? So we don't get our stories mixed up here.
The criminal restraining order would be the most valid, so.
Most recent. That's the most recent one?
Yeah. It was served to him on the 24th of July.
Alright, this is the most recent.
Yeah, the other order?
Yeah, the other one also?
Sure.
One of them's showing up in our system and one isn't, so we're going to just take it all down to make sure you're covered here.
The reason why is because the first one that was filed, hang on.
There's my phone is. I don't have a phone with me too.
Do you need light?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me get my it's in my car. This
Okay.
is a different one. I mean, they're all the
There's
same.
a lot. It's a lot. It's
That's fine.
constant reports.
No, obviously you're having an ongoing problem here. All right, here's another one. She's got another one in her car.
Another recent one. My most recent one in the car.
Okay, go ahead and get it if
Besides
you
that
want.
other one. That pink one is probably the most.
Because that was
We'll
sent
just take them
from the
all. We'll make
DA's
note of
office
them.
to her, like
Okay.
as the copy that
So,
they
so
sent.
tell me what happened today.
Okay, so I sent them to get tacos, her and my friend.
Our neighbors are sleeping.
Yeah, I sent her and my friend to get tacos. She called and said that, what was it? Oh, he was parked down there by that tree behind all the cars.
You're talking about Brent.
Yes.
Okay.
I went and told him to leave, that I was going to call the police. Okay. I thought he was still there.
What time was that?
An hour ago. Let's say
Okay.
an hour ago. I told him to leave. Kayla was with our friend driving a car. They came down there. She called me and said that Brent was down there and hit Munster's car. And so I said, get out of the car. I'll come pick you up. So,
Do you think this was a deliberate action, or?
oh,
It
for
was,
sure.
for
For
sure.
fact.
Okay.
Yeah, for
As soon as he
100%.
saw me get out of his car, he was like paused, like he was gonna stop at me, and I was like, and then fucking he just took off after my friend.
And just, yeah. Then he pulled up with this great car. Kayla was on the corner. Our friend pulled up this way.
And
I-
you saw this or no?
I didn't see the first part.
Okay, just let's talk about what. Thank you.
So he
Talk about
pulled,
what you
I
saw.
went to go get her. He, our friend was parked like this. I came here. We were talking through the window. His car was got completely scraped.
All right, and you're talking to who, Brent?
Brent, no, I'm
Okay.
talking to my friend. Brent,
Your friend.
You were on the phone with the police.
at the same time.
You were picking me up, and you were on the phone with the
Okay.
police.
Then he came from Branford around and was like parked. So I'm
He
here.
wasn't parked. He was turning
No,
the corner.
I know, Kayla. No, my
Just
story.
it's yeah. Let me hear her story,
So-
whether you
so
agree with it or
he
not.
was here. Our friend was here. I'm here. He was parked like this, like turning the corner and kind of like covering the car like that. Okay.
Okay.
And
So you wouldn't have been able to drive away at that point.
I could have probably drove away, but what he did was he went in between our cars and took the mirror off and hit the car more, and like it was a very small. I don't even know how he got in between there, really, to tell you the truth.
He didn't. He
And-
fucking slammed through it.
Yeah, he slammed through it. But
Forced
the
his
car,
way
when
back.
I seen it first, had the scratch. You know, had the first incident that I didn't see, that she called me and said he just hit the car, and then he wouldn't stop, and then he stopped there. He was at a full stop, and then I said, I'm calling the police, and he said, I don't care. I don't have anything to live for anymore, because I don't have her. And then he went in between and took off.
And took off. Okay.
And that was right on Branford. We were on Beachy.
So he said so you're talking directly to him, not on the phone,
Yeah.
right? And you say to him, repeat what you said now?
I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police. And then he says, I don't care.
I have nothing to live
I have
for.
nothing to live
Because
for.
I lost her.
Because I lost her. Okay. Okay. And where was this exactly?
Right at the light.
Right at the corner of Beachy, right where the park is. We're on Beachy.
There's no park there.
Uh,
Right here on the corner, right at the light. Right
Okay,
on Beachy,
so-
on this street, right at the light before Brentford.
at the other side of that light is a park. Okay.
No,
That's what
Okay.
it's-
It does matter. It's so we're at the light I'm looking at. It really does matter.
So we're
At the light right here.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
at the light. And then he's coming from Branford on to Beachy. He's
Okay.
coming from this side here.
And you're facing that
I'm
way?
facing this way because I left to go pick her up, and then our friend was driving this way, and it was like you could tell he was following him because he was right behind him. You know what I mean?
And is that the car that he had crashed into?
Yes.
The one he's following?
Yes,
Okay.
the white car.
And this person's not here, correct?
He's not.
I have pictures of his car if you would like to see.
Oh, just 1 minute.
Or if you want to give me the email
I will.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put the baby to bed. Okay. I'll be in. You can put him in my bed. I'll be in soon. Just put cartoons on or something in my bed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everything's okay.
So the person in this car just didn't want to get involved, is that?
Yeah,
So
he
they
doesn't
took
wanna
off?
get
Okay.
He didn't seem hurt, but he was shook up.
Your friend, you mean?
Yeah, he didn't look injured at all, but he was real shook up.
Okay.
And then when I first went outside, he said, I'm within 150 feet. I can be here.
That's what he said.
He's well aware of the restraining order, and he laid flowers on the ground.
Here?
Yeah. In our yard. They're over there.
Did you see him do that or no?
There's a couple bouquets.
You saw him do that or no?
No, I didn't see him.
Did he make mention of that on text or call?
No, he just left him. A couple buttons.
I mean, it won't matter. I mean, because he still violated the order.
150 feet because, I mean, he literally drove by the front of my house several
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said it doesn't matter whether we saw him do the flowers or not. That doesn't matter because of he already violated.
Send those pictures to the detective. You still talking to the detective? But I would send those and I would send everything.
So, like I said, this one system showed you have one order against him, but we have another system at the station that will check it. It will have more. This one takes a while to update sometimes.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What the fuck does it matter which order is which? Like, I mean, if it's a restraining order, is it a restraining order? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I really just want to understand because this has happened to me before with him.
We have like 5 different ones.
It's not
Yeah.
5
Police
different
gives
ones.
cards.
Look, this is what happens. You go to court. They say, okay, do you want to contest this or not? He says he did want to contest it, of course. So they stopped and they continued it. No. They stopped and they continued the court case. So I have another court case that's coming 31st. But in the midst of all that, since Brent has broken the restraining order last time, went to jail, there was a violation of the restraining order. He went to jail, and the DA picked it up, got a criminal restraining order. So there's one criminal restraining order. When I go to court on the 31st, what they're going to do is they're going to throw it out and say, we got a criminal restraining order. That's more hefty than this one, so don't worry about this one. And they're going to say, this one will stick. That's all it's that. But there's only one restraining order. There's 2, really. It doesn't really matter. I mean,
The reason it matters is because if we were to arrest him, there has to be a valid order. So
I mean,
so
the
if we
order, is it valid if it's in your system?
okay, so if we want to make sure we list each and every one, that way there's no chance that they could, because you've seen defense attorneys and how they operate. They're like, oh well, this order's expired, this one, whatever. So we want to make it where you're absolutely covered.
Okay.
That's what's important. No, I understand.
She's been doing everything right.
Yeah, you're doing your part,
Not big police callers, but she has called like.
Well, and you should, because you've made it very clear to him, hey, I don't want you around me. I mean, he's been to court, he's been ordered.
He'll kill her. That's my gut feeling because he has hurt her every time and bites her on the head, and bites her ears, and chokes her out. When he choked her out in the park, nobody did anything. They all got in their cars and left. All the people that were there, nobody did anything. She went right to the police and made a report on him assaulting her there. It's like she keeps going and making. It's like it's so crazy.
It's fairly common that people don't get involved. You would think they would, but
no, they don't. Of course,
they just don't. Yeah.
He proposed to me in restraining order court, literally on one knee with a fucking wedding ring. I said, dude, are you fucking serious right now?
The judge said, to speak to me, not her. He did. That's how crazy he is. He doesn't care.
Wow.
He doesn't stop. That's why I fear for her life, because he doesn't stop, and he takes
it's
her
scary
hostage.
because he has nothing left to lose. He really doesn't. So
Yeah,
that's
and he
why
takes
it's
her
scary.
hostage, and he won't let her go. He does that kind of stuff. It's like, it scares me for
I'll
her.
probably be a cold case.
That's honestly, I've never said that.
I don't
about
think it'd be
anybody.
a really cold case. You've done everything to say he's the one doing this
Yeah,
to you. So,
it just
but
terrifies.
I'd rather it not get to that point. So
One time he told me he was going to peel me for everything I had, including my soul. I was like, whoa.
he's gonna what?
Peel me for everything
Peel
I had,
you.
including my soul. I was like, that dude is fucking...
He does a lot of sherm,
Oh, okay.
and this time, I think, it mentally permafried him or something, because he was always a beater. He was always a bad person in that way. But now he's on this whole God weird trip, like I'm, son
He's
of
a
God,
false
and if we do
prophet.
this,
He's a false prophet.
he says all these crazy God things, like, and he wasn't like that before. Now he's like, says all this crazy stuff.
Well, you're right to be careful. That sounds pretty bad. Okay, so let me get your story as to what happened
So,
today.
he had this thing go on earlier. He sent me pictures. He got cut, whatever. He sent me the message. I was out getting food for my mom, and then he sent me the message, and I checked my message. He sent it over Google Photos because I have him blocked otherwise. He still contacts me through block number, but he texted me, and I called my mom. I said he's outside the house, and I'm on my way back right now. And she said, no, don't come here. And so we decided that we were gonna have my friend drop me off on the corner because we didn't want him to get like involved in anything, like, because Brent thinks that I'm screwing anybody that I'm around. So like if I'm screwing this person, or if he looks like it because I'm in his car, then he'll go after him because he's nuts. So I said, just drop me off on the corner. My mom said, okay, I'll come get you. After she had exchanged words with him, she said, I have a criminal restraining order here and you need to leave. And he said, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to wait here for her. And he says, well, I'll just wait here. And then my mom goes inside to get her keys. She comes back out. By the time she gets in her car, he's already at Beachy and Brantford making a left. And I was on the opposite corner, on the opposite side of the street, getting out of the car, out of my friend's BMW. And as soon as I got out of the car, Brent made the left turn. He stopped at me like he was going to stop. And I was like, hoping my mom would get here faster. And then he fucking took off after my friend. And I heard it. I seen it down the street. Like, he zoomed after him and then fucking like hit him in the car. And then I heard it. And then my friend turned around. Brent turned around. My mom was at Beachy and Brantford at this point, waiting for the red light to change so she can come across and get me. And she was like kind of at an angle, and Brent was right behind my friend who was turning the corner to come onto this street, you know what I'm saying, from Brantford. And he went in between my friend and my mom and just hit the car. Like, he just like was like,
Your friend in the BMW?
yeah, I was across the street, so I didn't hear exactly what the hell was going on between
That's
them.
what I witnessed. Him just.
Well, I witnessed it, but I didn't hear what was the conversation, so I just know
Right.
that he just like went through the two of them, which was not much space, and he fucking hit his car, like, and it spun a little bit.
You couldn't safely fit through there, but he made it where
Yeah.
he could get there. Okay,
this is
so
the
now
car.
you were south of the light, right?
Yeah,
right
I was
down
on
here?
that side of the street, on the other side of the light.
Okay.
So this is what he did.
Now there was 2 times where he hit this car, right?
Yeah,
The second
Okay,
time
and
I've
this
seen
was
him take
caused by the
first-
first one?
The light.
Okay.
This is the first. That's the
Or
side
the
mirror.
headlight. What is that called?
And then this is the second time, I think. I don't know if there was any other damage. I didn't get a good look. But
Did he hit the back too?
yeah.
Okay, so whatever pictures you have there,
Just send
send
here.
send them
And
to
the
me.
screenshots of the
Do you have a
messages.
picture of him or
yeah,
no?
I showed it to you, I think.
Yeah, of the state of mind he's
Oh,
in.
that's
Yeah,
what you
he's
did.
in this crazy state of
So
mind.
did this all happen today, these injuries?
Yeah.
Is that
This just
what?
happened
Okay.
2 hours ago.
No, this happened earlier today, Mom.
Can you zoom in on his throat?
Well, not that much earlier, Kayla. Cause
Mom, yeah, it was way earlier. I've been to dinner and a birthday
It's
party.
no, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then
What's his tattoo say?
it says something.
Something
Down.
down on me? Something.
Oh, put it down on me.
I'll put it down.
I think you know you were with him here.
Yeah, no, I didn't pay attention to it.
Okay, well, if we see him, then that'll be... Okay, and so that's the extent of it. You're with a friend, your mom calls you, tells you, hey, he's here, don't come here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your friend drop you off at the corner, is that right?
Yes.
And then mom's on the way to pick you up.
Yes.
He sees you in that car, rams your friend, and then chases him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your friend then is alongside your mom. You're talking to the friend?
I'm talking to Brent.
You're talking to
him.
Brent. Okay,
I
and you're
told him
saying
I'm
what you told
calling
me
the
earlier.
police,
You're
and
calling
I was on
the
the phone
police.
with
Okay.
police, yeah.
And then he drives right between the two cars.
Yes. He said I have,
Okay.
yeah.
And
It
I
doesn't
have
matter, I
nothing
to live for.
right,
Yeah.
without her. Okay. All right. And that all happened down at the corner, and then but he proceeded all the way up here and drove straight
And
past
then
the
he just
house.
kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and
Oh, and
forth.
after that he continued
Yeah,
going.
just kept going
Okay.
back and forth, back
Do
and
you have his car information?
That's
No,
not
it's
even his car.
It's not his car. It's some dude's car.
forth. Whoever it is, he ruined it.
I'm pretty sure that it's stolen or something. Cause
Oh, you think he might be in a stolen car?
Yeah.
But you didn't get that info off that car?
It's not his car. yeah.
Okay.
I know it's not his car though.
But it was a green Honda?
Yeah.
Okay.
With probably marks on it because he scraped that car pretty good.
You saw the, yeah, okay.
37739.
Yes.
He scraped that car pretty good. So he must have marks on that side of the car.
Yeah.
It would be on the, if he was going this way, it'd be on, okay, I'm super dyslexic, so I'm trying to think.
No, that's okay.
It would be on
It's-
the driver's side, I'm sure. No, wait, it was on the driver's side of the, of the
Originally.
car, so it would be on his
No, it was on the
passenger
passenger
side.
It was on the passenger, and then
Yeah, his passenger side would be scraped.
Okay. Green Honda, passenger side. Okay.
do I just put the headline of Kayla Daughtry or? No?
Yeah, that's fine. Just something so I know it's you.
Yeah. My ID was stolen, but my current name is Kayla Daughtry.
He stole her ID
It's
too.
It's just that my passport says Kayla McIntyre, and so it gets confusing with the two different names, and there's been reports like lost in the system. So I don't
What's
know.
what's
My
your
current name is Kayla Daughtry,
Daughtry?
and my passport shows.
And is that on the restraining order though, Daughtry, or it's got
Kayla
both,
McIntyre
doesn't it?
Daughtry. I just have both
Okay.
because I don't.
Her name, like
Okay.
mine, McIntyre, and then
Uh-huh.
she's divorced, but
Right.
Daughtry is on a lot of her documentation.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll use both. Just.
Yeah, because they've looked for a restraining
but
order
the-
before and they couldn't find it, and that was the reason because it was under Daughtry, and it's like the two names.
Yeah.
But last time, that's why she met him at the park because he had stolen her ID, her car title, her social security card, and then he said he would give it back to her to bring him a key or something. So she met him at the park, and then he didn't care about that. He didn't care about the key. He wanted another excuse to see her. And when she turned around, like, I'm not gonna do this game, and not getting anything from him, not getting her stuff, she turned around. He tackled her. She flipped over. He strangled her, and then he bit her in the ear. Was it the ear? He bit her in the ear. And 2 days prior, he had bit her in the forehead. And we have pictures. Of
That's all.
If he wants to, I imagine you're not doing that anymore. But if he wants to meet, don't anymore. I think you're past that now. If you see him out here, don't tell him you're calling. Just call. Just don't tell him. Call. Make sure you give as much description as possible. Say, here's what you can tell. I mean, without going out and looking at him. But if you can say, hey, he's in this car, he's parked here, as much information. Because if he's in violation and you can see him, and if you can see him, he is in violation. So then if we catch him here, we can take him to jail. And I don't know.
He walks
I mean, if
by
they.
at night. He says, "Oh, I know your light. You sleep with the lights on at your mom's because I walk by all night." He's
Yeah,
scary.
he said that to me.
No, does he live? Do you know where he lives?
He lives in LA, but he doesn't stay in LA. He stays out here. Honestly, like Brent won't go home without me, and so he's a drug addict, and he's just on the run, like doing whatever he's doing and running place to place, like.
Oh, okay. But he stays up here. He's basically homeless, but stays in
Yeah.
different places. Okay.
Yeah.
They have an apartment, but when she left, he wouldn't go back there. He's like, "I can't go back there without you." I mean, he's.
Lost his
How long have you been split up?
for almost 50 days, something like that, since my birthday, June 7th.
Yeah, he beat her up real bad on her birthday on June 7th. She had bruises. We have pictures, bruises this big on her legs. And so that's the day she left him.
That'll do it.
And he's been nonstop, 100 calls a day, calling me, calling all our friends, stalking all the people. He does crazy. She was assaulted recently, sexually assaulted by somebody recently, and she made the mistake of calling him for help, and he tape recorded it, and then he sent it to a bunch of people on Facebook of her screaming, "I just got raped." He's crazy. And there was no purpose for him to do that, but he did it. Like it's crazy.
How long did you date?
For a year and a half.
I mean, he's so crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he just pulled up here, right with you guys here.
Well,
Because he tries to talk himself out of stuff and be like a nice guy, but he's so not. That's what he's like, scary that way.
yeah, I've ran into plenty of guys like that are.
They're real
They,
manipulators.
yeah, they try to come off like they're the victim and
Or yeah,
innocent.
real manipulators, just
Yeah.
like real sweet talk, you know.
But in the end, when they get the chance, they'll do bad things.
And then he throws in all the godly stuff, you know. Oh, it's so weird.
I really wish we weren't in front of the neighbor's house. This is really.
Their lights are all off, I think.
I know, but it's just.
Yeah. It's on the order, but
Is it all still accurate?
he's homeless.
Who's a four-door Honda?
This is,
That's what she's got right now. Male white, brown hazel, 5'10", 185.
is he 185 still?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a goatee.
Estimate probably a little bit less.
What's her occupation?
His or hers?
Hers.
What's your occupation, ma'am? Okay, how about him? Is he working?
No.
Okay. None and none.
Don't let me forget my ID, okay? My driver's license.
Okay, you'll get it, no problem. What's your phone number?
818-331-9401.
331. Say again the last four.
331-9401.
401. Did you hear her phone number? 818. Okay.
Same for both.
Yeah, she
What's her
only has one.
occupation?
None.
What's her Cal ID number?
Oh, I don't know about that. Do you happen to know your driver's license number?
F3579823.
Get that?
F as in Frank, 3579823.
How do you remember that?
Got it that time?
What time this happened?
About an hour ago. Do you still say an hour ago, or you think hour and a half now?
Well, now it's been probably.
Well, you were on the phone when it happened, right?
Yeah.
I'll get the time. 2340.
You need to go check my phone?
No, we have the call when we got the call on the screen.
Because we sat and waited here for a while. You guys, it was a while between the call and here. So
Yeah, unfortunately we're in Silmar.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so scared. I can't lock my car. My key, my electric part of my key doesn't work. I'm so scared he's going to sabotage like something in my car or put something in my car, you know. I'm scared of that, you know. Like after watching him do that to a car, this is a nice, clean, beautiful BMW. It's like, I mean, he just shows a whole nother level of crazy. Like he doesn't care, you know what I mean? Like now he's hitting property. Like he doesn't care, you know, if something gets hurt, someone gets hurt. Like that's what scares me.
He has never cared.
Yeah. It's like every day is a whole nother level. Now it's the biting. It's a whole nother level of crazy.
When you guys said you used to live in an apartment together. How long did you live together?
We lived together since December till June. I mean, we've lived together the entire time we've been together, but we were living in our car. We were living
Okay, so basically the whole time you've been together, year and a half?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Until June, your birthday? Have you ever seen him with a gun?
Yes.
Lately or a while ago?
A while ago.
But yeah, he hasn't pulled one out or you've seen him with one lately?
No.
Okay. Do you think he could get one if he wanted to?
Yes.
How would he do that, do you know?
Making a call? I don't know.
He's been in the system a long time, like he has a...
He's a dangerous person.
He's an extensive record. He's dangerous.
He's done 26 years of prison in his life.
Even as a kid, that's why they pay for his apartment. Like he has one of those apartments that the system pays for, because he's so mentally jacked up that they're like, they jacked him up because he was a kid in the system and then stayed in it. Somehow they pay for an apartment, believe it or not,
That he won't stay at now.
that he won't stay at. But they pay for that because he's so mentally messed up, and that's nothing compared to how messed up he's gotten since then. But because of him being in the system since he was young for so long, they pay the rent there for that apartment. He's not on probation or anything, but
Volunteers of America.
What's that?
That's the what do you call it? Volunteer group that does that for the.
Oh, pays for his apartment, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he comes in different cars all the time too.
Did you happen to email me the text also?
I did.
Oh, good, thank you.
Did you mail him the picture of him?
I mailed him everything.
She texted me to tell me to come over here and she cleaned me up. I go, no, she didn't. I know she didn't do that. Oh, here, you could look. And then he doesn't show me, you know. And then she shows me. I told him to go home and go to bed, clean out, you know, get it. And the police offered to take him. I don't know how they didn't arrest him or anybody else in that situation. 8 cop cars and a helicopter and all this, and his throat cut and his head cut.
Nobody wanted to press charges.
But don't they automatically take somebody if there's physical wounds?
In that case, yeah, ordinarily, but maybe he wouldn't say who did it or
his throat
something.
cut. And so
I don't
then they
know.
said they took him to the hospital and he wouldn't.
It's hard to say, but ordinarily, yeah, if somebody's injured to that point, generally, if you say, yeah, that guy did it, but if he's not cooperating, then I could see where it could happen that they couldn't. You know. Kayla, there, got your stuff right here. You got mom's ID.
Thank you.
Okay, and your relation to her again?
I'm her mom.
Oh, okay, just wanted to verify
And
that.
she's been staying at my house since then.
Okay, right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, you guys keep being careful, keep calling. I know this is a lot, but...
It's like they can never, just catch him. Yeah, you know what, I always say I'm going to call the police this time. Next time I won't.
How many has it been now? 3
How
or
many
4?
times have we called the police? 5, 6?
Actually, like 12 times.
Wow. And he's been arrested before
Yeah.
too? Okay. And when he beat you up, did he get arrested that time?
That bad time? That real bad time?
The birthday, on your
No.
birthday?
No, she didn't press charges that time.
Oh, okay. All right.
At that time, she's sober now, but she wasn't sober then, and she just wasn't in her right mind, just got away from him. And then,
Well,
sober
that's
33
enough
years.
in your right mind, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
and
A
now-
lot of people don't do that much. So.
Yeah, and now she's in completely in her right mind, and it's like, wow, what have I been living in? It's
Yeah.
like, it's been bad for her for a long time. And
Wow.
she just kept going. He'd play the whole mental thing and that she couldn't leave him because he was so mentally sick. She's like, he's like a child because he's so mentally sick. I feel bad. I'm like, you're not his mom.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure you don't forget that.
Thank you.
All right, well,
Thank
you take
you.
care. You keep doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. Call us if you think he's outside. You can call. If you
Just
hear
call.
him outside, if he calls and says he's outside, you can call.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can, and secretly call and don't let him know. Pretend like he doesn't see. Then we might be able to
Like
catch.
keep texting him or something as he's doing that, and just at the same time I could call. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just keep him engaged.
Just
while
try
he's
not
there.
to let him know you're doing it, and,
Yeah.
and then hopefully we could catch him on
All right.
that.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care. Bye bye. I'm still on.